we then say that the case that they launched, I think it was on Wednesday, the Employment
Equity Act, yeah.
Yes, that. Do we then say at some point that will also
break the GNU?
Break the GNU? Do we then say they're going to retract it at some point? You never know. We don't know. It's a difficult one. You can't predict it because there's something to give and there's something to take for all these parties.
Yeah, the moving parts are complicated. But, in my mind, I see the argument from the end of the DA, their strategic value in staying. Their donors. We've always heard whispers in political circles that their donors are the people that want them to stay in the GNU, that they're the ones that made the call to John Steenhuisen to say, listen, you're going to stick in this, and they're the ones supporting Helen Zille's authority within the party and saying, no, the DA will stay in the GNU strategically, fundamentally as the core of government renewal. That fervor coming there. But the ANC's end of the argument, sort of is rooted from this thing that if I was married to someone that threatened to divorce me 6 times a week, and only on Sunday when they're feeling holy do they decide they're not going to threaten to divorce me, is this really a stable relationship? And it's because of that I'm introducing this notion of what's the actual viability of Action joining. Because it seems to me that, an entry of Action SA, because obviously BOSA isn't yet part of the GNU, RISE is in its BOSA that's not yet in fully. But an entry of these guys added to that the EFF, because the DA is surely not going to stay in an environment where they feel it's hostile to them. I think, and you can tell us this, I think this is a more workable relationship for the ANC. Because amongst ANC circles, people are fed up with the DA. They're fed up with the rhetoric of the DA. They're fed up of the DA always going on media and saying the ANC didn't get a majority. People in the ANC have been talking about that frustration